All right. Thank you this evening for showing up. Call a meeting, a special town board meeting for November 3rd, 2021 to order. Can we please rise and pledge allegiance to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Post,
Here.
White,
Here.
Underhill,
Here.
Michaelak,
Here.
Zambito,
Here. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Alex from 3+One, who has visited us this evening. Alex, please.
Thank you, Supervisor Post. I appreciate the board giving me a few minutes this evening to recognize the town. As some of you may remember, 3+One helps the town and other public entities in New York State and across the country strategically manage one of your most important resources, your taxpayer dollars. From the moment your taxpayers pay their taxes until the moment those dollars are expended, we want to ensure the town is doing everything they possibly can to maximize the value of those dollars. And what I have here tonight is the 3+One 90+ Cash Fest Award, which goes to public entities who received a Cash Fest score of 90 or higher for 4 consecutive quarters. So this would be 1 full year. And this score takes into consideration everything from the way the town receives payments, makes payments, what you're doing with your cash while it's at the bank, ensuring you have an appropriate bank account structure and a fair banking relationship. And the town has hit this mark above 90, not only just for 4 quarters, but for actually more than 8 quarters consecutively. And I think Supervisor Post and Marcy could certainly, or Heidi could certainly speak to the changes that have occurred in the environment of cash over the past 24 months. So to continually do that takes a strong amount of organization and effort, not only from the supervisor and Heidi and Marcy, but really everyone at the town, because if they didn't know exactly what every department was up to, what their expenditures were going to be, they wouldn't be able to make the cash management decisions that they have been making. And I used to always say that this is going above and beyond your normal line of duty. I don't think there's anything in legislation or law that states the town must do everything they can to maximize the value of cash. It just seems like the right thing to do. But over the past 18 months, we've actually seen audits from the New York State Comptroller on some small towns, villages, and school districts that really gave those towns a red mark on their audit, saying they didn't go out and try to maximize value. They did not talk to multiple banks. They did not have cash flow forecasts into the future. And that's the type of thing that can make headline news, not only for finance staff, but the whole town board and the town as a whole. So this work is appreciated by 3+One because of our mission, and it should be appreciated by every taxpayer in the town of Batavia, that you all are going above and beyond to consistently maximize that value. And Supervisor Post, Heidi, and Marcy are one of the best teams that we work with, and I mean that truly. They make it really easy on us, and you all have continually for the past few years gone above and beyond, especially with the amount of cash that you've maintained over those years. It's shown the strong fiscal health of the town, and I expect that to continue.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll give this to Heidi.
Heidi, would you please accept that on our behalf?
Thank you.
Would you like to take it? I can put a mask on too.
Doesn't matter, I can take that.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Here we go. Thank you for making the trip, Alex, and I just want to commend you and your staff for assisting us. And I don't have the numbers exactly in front of me, but I believe our last quarterly report showed that since our inception of working collaboratively on this, the town has realized nearly $300,000 in interest above and beyond what was anticipated or budgeted. So that's real dollars and real cash that have assisted us in our migration through the COVID pandemic as well as into the 2022 fiscal year. And without your staff and your support as agents that we can rely on, we wouldn't be able to have surmounted some of the difficulties that have faced us all. So thank you. Thank Joe and the rest of your staff, and know that we are extremely humbled by this award. And I would just offer that without your help, we wouldn't be able to be as far ahead as we are now. So thank you.
Well, thank you, and thank you again for giving me the opportunity tonight to speak to you.
My pleasure. Thank you again. And
Thank you.
Don't drop that, Heidi.
I won't.
She does it behind her back, I guess.
I want to shake your hand. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call the public hearing on the 2021, 2022 sewer rates to order. If there's no one here to speak on the 2021, 2022 sewer rates, I'll close the public hearing. And at this time, I'd like to open the public hearing on the 2021, 2022 water rates. You gotta go? Dan said he'd run a camera if you needed to go. As there's no one here to speak regarding the 2021, 2022 water rates, I will close that public hearing, and at this time, open the public hearing on the 2022 budget for the town of Batavia. If there's no one here that wishes to speak on 2021, 2020, or 2022 town budget, then I'll close that public hearing. Sharon, would you read resolution number 190, please?
Order calling a public hearing on the 2022 fire protection contract. Resolved that this town board hereby schedules a public hearing on the advisability of contracting with the Town of Batavia Fire Department, Inc. for fire protection to be provided to the Town of Batavia Fire Protection District by the Town of Batavia Fire Department, Inc., and that not less than 10 days' notice of said hearing be published in the Daily News and posted on the signboard of the town. And be it further resolved that said public hearing be scheduled for November 17th, 2021 at 7:15 p.m. and be held at the Batavia Town Hall, 3833 West Main Street Road, Batavia, New York, at which time and place all interested persons will be heard. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
White,
Yes.
Michaelak.
Yes.
Zambito,
Yes.
Underhill,
Yes.
Post.
Yes. And resolution number 191.
Code Enforcement Officer Agreement between the Town of Batavia and the Town of Alabama for the stamp site. Whereas the Town of Alabama requests us to enter into a Code Enforcement Officer Agreement with the Town of Batavia for the stamp site, and whereas the agreement addresses the need for the Town of Alabama to have its building code enforced by the Town of Batavia code officials specified for the stamp site, and whereas the attorney for the town has reviewed the agreement and approves, now therefore be pursuant to Article 5G of the General Municipality Law, the Batavia Town Board hereby authorizes the agreement between the Town of Batavia and the Town of Alabama for code enforcement services specified for the stamp site, a copy of which is annexed and here to be part of the minutes. And be it further resolved, the Batavia Town Board hereby authorizes the supervisor to execute the aforementioned agreement. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Underhill,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Michaelak.
Yes.
Zambito,
Yes.
Post.
Yes. Resolution number 192. Amendment number 1 to resolution number 4 of 2021, adoption of salaries for 2021 highway and wastewater. Resolved, the Batavia Town Board hereby amends resolution number 4 of 2021 entitled adoption of salaries for 2021 highway and wastewater to amend as follows. Highway employee MEO on call as needed from $19 to $22 per hour will be increased from $19 to $30 per hour. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call, please.
Post,
Yes.
Underhill,
Yes.
Michaelak.
Yes.
Zambito,
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Somebody move to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Who moved?
I did.
That was quick.
Didn't take long.
Gee.
Get Wally getting good.
Roll call, please.
Underhill,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Michaelak.
Yes.
Zambito,
Yes.
Post.
Yes. Thank you all ever so much for all the countless hours that you and the staff have put in to make this preliminary budget the package we can present. Please don't hesitate to call with any advisements or questions or concerns as we move forward. And I do appreciate the time and the effort and all the extra meetings. It means a lot to have a team that works as well together as we do. And with your partnership, I see a strong future for the next 5 years for the community. So congratulations to all of you. And from this point forward, be safe and be careful.
Thank you.
Greg.
Have a great evening. Thank you all.
You too.